Emma, you was interviewing somebody today.
Yes, I interviewed the lovely Anthony Kavana yesterday. Kavana?
Yes,
Kavana?
you got it right.
Yeah, Anthony, he's from the Big Reunion, which is on ITV2 at the moment.
Yeah.
Basically, he was massive back in the 90s. He had #1 hits. He was on the front cover of Smash Hits magazine. I remember I used to pick up Smash Hits magazine.
Yeah.
And I remember him like half naked on the front cover. You know,
like when they were
he was huge. He was really big. So yeah, I mean, he kind of went through quite a bit of a bad patch, do you know what I mean? He got into drugs and things like that.
Everybody does, don't they?
I know.
And they get
well,
a
I
bit
think
famous,
they get this fame
crazy,
so quickly, don't they? And then,
Yeah.
obviously, it kind of takes over your life, and it must be quite crazy for people. But now do you know what I mean? He's gone into debt, and now he's come back out the other side. He's got into this big reunion, back on track.
And what is it? This big reunion thing? Is it just like all old?
Yes. So basically, the Big Reunion is all about getting old bands back together. For instance, on this one, they've got Eternal. They've got Michael. Michael Jackson's cousins, their band. 3T. They got 3T. They got Eternal. They got A1, and they got Damage. And they've put together basically Anthony's band that they put together, because Anthony was actually a solo singer.
Right. Okay.
So they've picked loads of solo singers from the 90s and put them together in.
Made a band.
Made a super band. A super band called Fifth Story.
Right.
So yeah, it's a really great program, and he's a local boy. He's from Boston, so he's been in Manchester all weekend, sort of catching up with family. He went to the Mirror Ball, which was on Friday.
Oh yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
And yesterday I went over to I'm friends with Laura Graham, who's a good friend of his and also does all his PR. So I went around to our house in the morning. Cycled over on my little bike.
We have been gymming it and exercising it.
I have. And and I did an interview in the morning with him, which we're going to be playing in a bit, aren't we?
Yeah, we are going to play it.
But I was just going to say, actually, he had one of his friends there, and he was absolutely hilarious.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about this story. Basically, he was staying at a friend's house or someone's house one after, a crazy night out, and he actually sleptwalked outside the house.
Oh, no.
Woke up outside, came around outside the house, and he was completely naked. Okay. Couldn't get back in the house, couldn't wake his friend up, couldn't get back in. So he was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Anyway, he was, I think he went and banged on a few neighbours' doors, and I think they just, thought, what
are you doing?
Yeah. Get off my porch, you naked man. Anyway, in the end, he found a plastic bag and he tied the plastic bag round his rude part area. And and he was just like, he had to walk back round to his friend's house, which was a good few miles away. Ended up managing to get a lift, which I thought was very nice. Someone picking him up. This half naked man with a plastic
you wouldn't pick him up, what do you think? What's he doing?
Yeah, but it was, I'm not sure whereabouts it was, but he said it was really funny because people were actually calling into the local radio station and saying, we've just spotted a half-naked man with wearing a plastic bag.
Excellent.
And it was so fun. And the way he was telling it to me, it was absolutely hilarious. And he just turned up at his friend's house, just on the porch, just like,
I locked myself
out. His friend was just like, what? Why are you wearing a plastic bag? Where are your clothes? So yeah, it was quite funny. It was making me laugh. So I want to know if any of our listeners.
Anyway, we're going to play this interview out now, aren't we? That Emma did yesterday.
Yes, I interviewed the lovely Anthony Kavana. So he's telling me all the gossip about the Big Reunion and the new super band Fifth Story, which features, he's obviously in it, Adam Rickett, who was actually a bit of his arch enemy back in the day. There's a lot of competition going on between them two, because he was like one of the kind of big 90 sort of pin-up boys of the
Right,
90s, you
okay,
know what I
yeah.
mean? So he's in it as well. Dane Bowers, he's in it. Kenzie and Gareth Gates. So, I caught up with him yesterday. He's just telling me all about the show, what he's been up to in Manchester over the weekend. And, we put together a Manchester supergroup, our own Manchester supergroup, so you can hear about that as well. Hey. So I'm here with Anthony Kavana. How's it going?
It's going well. How
Excellent.
are you?
Yeah, really well,
You
thank
cycled here, which I'm loving.
I did. It's such a lovely day.
Lovely day in Manchester.
I know. So how was your weekend? You went to the Mirror Ball?
Yeah, I went to Mirror Ball. I mean, it's been touch and go because I've not been here for a while. So it's nice to be back on, home turf and just catching up with family, going to the Mirror Ball, doing this, doing that. It's nice. It's been a nice weekend.
Excellent. So where are you living at the moment?
I live in London at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're filming the show, obviously. So.
Yeah. Oh, so it's still filming, is it?
Yeah, we're still filming stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, cool. So, let's get on to that. So, how's it all going with Fifth Story?
It's going good, a lot of egos in the room. But hey, that's a man band for you. But no, it's cool. I mean, I think if we were put together 15 years ago, it'd be a different situation.
Yeah.
I think because we're all older, if there's a problem, we discuss it and it's done. And that's kind of it, basically.
Cool. Yeah, I know, because I did watch the first episode when you guys kind of all sat down and you were kind of talking and everything. And it was really nice because you were all quite honest with each other, weren't you? And you sort of like got everything out in the open and everything. Obviously, you and Ricky. Like, sorry, not Ricky, Adam. Rickett. Adam Rickett.
With Rickett.
So how are you guys getting on now? Are you guys like...
Fine, I mean, there's no issue with me and Adam Rickett. I mean, to be honest with you, there's been a little bit of tension between me and Gareth Gates.
Oh, really?
Because we're both kind of, I think, we're both musicians.
Yeah.
And that doesn't take away from the others in the band, but we both play and we both, play piano and do music and stuff. And I think there's a little bit of competition there. So you'll see in the episode, so tune in, ITV2, 9 p.m.
But it's quite nice to have competition, isn't it? Because then it's like, it kind of pushes you more, doesn't it? So that's kind of cool. Well, I was going to say, that was going to be my next question, actually. Is there one of you guys in the band that's kind of taken the lead, do you think? And is the kind of team leader, or do you think you guys are all...
I think the great idea was that we're 5 solo artists, and what they've done is they kind of... We're all doing each of the songs, so we're doing 5 solo songs as a band. Yeah. So, for instance, when I do my song, I Can Make You Feel Good, there I'm backing vocals.
Yeah.
When I do, Dane, Let Me Freak You Up and Down.
So you say stop.
Yeah, and we have to dance to that. We're all on, everyone does BV, so we all get our little spot in the, we all get our little spot, which is cool.
Cool. So what's it kind of been like? Because obviously, back in the 90s, you were, massive, you were on Smash Hit covers, you won awards. God, I remember picking Smash Hits up with you, half naked on the cover. And you kind of, gone from that, and then obviously you kind of had a bit of a rough patch and stuff. And now, it's kind of, back to all this craziness,
it's nuts.
Celebrity pop star again. So how's it kind of been, emotional-wise?
This time round I'm really appreciating it, it's just weird being back again and being recognised again but I think it's probably a good thing that I'm in a group now, so I've got 4 other guys to kind of look out for me and stuff, and vice versa. Yeah. So it's cool. Someone's phone's ringing.
Laura Graham's
phone's ringing.
So what has the reaction been like to the group? Is it kind of what are the fans?
We thought that we would just be laughed at.
Yeah.
And in fact, it's been amazing. The reaction. When we did the Hammersmith Apollo 2 weeks ago, and
is that your first gig?
That was our first gig as a group. So our first gig was in front of 6,000 people at Hammersmith Apollo, and it was just amazing. Literally brilliant. Really? We couldn't have asked for more. We're all just wow. They like us. It was cool. Yeah.
Cool. So when are you going to be touring up here?
I'm not sure yet, but it's about the tour's about to be announced in about 2 weeks' time, so I can't really say, but it will be announced on ITV2 9 p.m.
Thursday. Cool. So what are you sort of hoping to get out of this whole experience?
Like, do you think the band's going to continue and, you know, you guys are going to sort of stay together?
I mean, that's the plan. I mean, we're getting, you know, good offers and, you know, there's talk of us doing our own tour and probably, you know, do an album.
Cool.
It just depends on, you know, it's supply and demand. It depends on what the public want. You know, I mean, the series hasn't finished yet, so people need to see our journey. I know what's happened, but the public don't yet. So they need to watch what happens and then decide.
So have you guys all been writing songs together?
Not yet.
No. But is that in the pipeline?
Possibly, yeah.
Cool. Okay. So what's been the hardest thing about the whole reunion, the experience?
The dancing.
I was going to say
that. Seriously, I mean, my biggest fear was the dancing.
Yeah.
But I have to say, I'm not just blowing my own trumpet here. Apparently, according to reviews, I was the best dancer out of the whole group.
High five!
High five!
Come
you
on,
know
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so, I mean, the thing of it is, I'm not good with choreography.
Yeah.
But I'll learn it and then it will click. And it took me about 6 weeks to learn this routine. But once I got it, I was on that stage. Yeah.
Getting down with it.
Yeah,
I love it. So who are you getting on the best with in the band? Who you just like really clicked with?
All of them. They're all great. I mean, there's a lot of different personalities in it.
Yeah.
Kenzie's very kind of, you know, normal, straightforward, lovely guy. Adam's bit of a strange character, but a lovely guy. We get on great.
Yeah.
No, he's a lovely guy. Just say strange, that's not very nice. No, I didn't mean it like that.
No.
You know, Dane's just rough and ready, kind of Londoner. And Gareth is Gareth. So, yeah.
Cool. Gareth is just Gareth. Okay, so I love my music and I'm a big fan of Manchester music bands. If you could put together a Manchester super band like they did with the reunion, who would you choose for it?
That's a good question.
Oh my god, how many
like,
members?
Obviously you
how many
would be in
members
it.
are you allowed? How many members?
You can have 5.
5, okay.
So you would be in it along with...
So it'd be me, Sean Ryder, God help us.
Obviously.
Rowetta, it's got to be.
Oh, it has to be. It's just going to be the Happy Mondays and you.
Hang on. Noah Gallagher.
He could write his songs.
Yeah. I've got one left.
Gary?
No. Lisa Stansfield.
Yes.
Boom. Yes.
I interviewed her last week.
Love Lisa.
She's lovely. Cool. I like that. Right.
That's right, people
We've got to make that
That
happen.
is a super group.
That is a super group. I like that. Okay, so you've also you've done a bit of acting as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
Bit of acting. So, have you got any acting coming up? Or
Well, at the moment, I mean, we're kind of
music?
focusing on the group at the minute, but I mean, you know, we're all personally getting offers coming in for different things, but we've just got to put it on hold for the minute. And, but definitely in the future, yeah. I've got a couple of things that are in production at the minute for certain things that I can't really talk about, but that will
exciting
happen.
stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. So what have you got plans coming up over the summer? You're obviously going to be on tour with the band.
Yeah, we'll be on tour, just gigs with the band. Like I said, watch this space.
Watch this space. Excellent. Cool. Well, thank you very much for talking to me. And I can't wait to come and see the gig when you're gigging up in Manchester.
Perfect.
Excellent. Thank you.
106.6.
Sounds good to me. 56 minutes to 8. That was absolutely fantastic. Top guy. Sounds like Tony Christian, actually.
Yeah, it was really nice. He
Yeah.
actually really loved my bike, so
I
think he's actually going to buy one of them. Yeah, he's going to buy a creme cycle, and we're going to go bike riding next time he's in town.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
Don't go away. We will be back after the top of the hour. And this one.